Okay, I think we're live. It's 12 o'clock. It just changed on my computer. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. We are convening the 9th Judicial District Nominating Commission for District Magistrate Judge vacancy that will come open at the beginning of January. Before we get started, I would request that Shelby call into the conference call line to see if anybody is waiting to listen in.
I will go ahead and call in right now.
If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. If you do not know your PIN, please enter pound or hash.
It doesn't appear that we have anyone on the line at this time, but I will leave it open throughout the duration of the meeting. Thank
you, Shelby. So hopefully everybody remembers everybody. I'm the non-voting chair, Justice Standridge. And then we have Shelby, my judicial executive assistant. There are 8 members of this commission, 8 voting members. Today, however, we only have 6 of the members in attendance. 2 of the members have let us know that they are unavailable. One may come on, Mr. Tom Adrian. We'll see if that happens. But Jana McKinney is also unable to make it. In the absence of Mr. Adrian, I would respectfully request Ms. Elliott act as our secretary, if you don't mind, Anne.
Sure.
And take notes. I don't think it's going to be a heavy lift right now. So the first thing is that we do have a quorum. We have 6 out of the 8 members. So the purpose of the call today is to establish a timeline for filling the vacancy of the district magistrate judge position. It is a position that is open in McPherson, which means that and that's the person will need to be a resident of McPherson at the time they take the oath of office. So as the agenda notes, in establishing the timeline, we need to talk about when to post the notice of vacancy. We normally do that the day after our meeting. Does everyone agree that that would be a good idea to post it tomorrow? Shelby, is that doable? Yes.
Yeah, I can get it posted tomorrow.
Okay. So if you know what? Never mind. Now that I see here, Friday. Can you do it by Friday, November 22nd by the end of the day?
Yeah, I can do it then. I can do it tomorrow. It's either way.
Well, let's use the dates that you have here.
Okay. I can do 22nd, November 22nd.
Okay, so we like to give 30 days for people to submit their applications. And so that would be, given the weekends, the deadline for applications would be Monday, December 23rd by noon is how we normally do it, which would be good. They would get it off their plate so they can enjoy their Christmas if they celebrate Christmas. And then Shelby would go ahead and email those to you, which, last time what we did was we had them electronically submitted. So I guess let me take a step back and say, let's see. Remind commission members that we are now accepting applications electronically. Shelby will plan to send them out electronically via OneDrive to the commission members. Usually she does it the afternoon. It's not a big lift for her. Especially, I don't think we're going to get tons of applications. I hope we do, but so she would email those out on the afternoon of the 23rd. Does anybody want them mailed out, a hard copy mailed out to you? Okay. So given that December 23rd date, we normally need at least 3 weeks for the background checks from, is it the KBI, Shelby? Just nod yes or no. Or is it the disciplinary's office? Okay, it's the disciplinary's office. We give them 3 weeks to get those background checks back. Actually, it wouldn't be the disciplinary because we have non-lawyer, but it still
That's
is.
who I send it to. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We like to give them 3 weeks. So the background checks would be due by January 10th. And Shelby has suggested, because of, I think it might be because of my schedule, interviews be held either on Thursday, January 23rd or Friday, January 24th. Does that sound, and Jana indicated that that would be fine, right, Shelby?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I will be out of the country for that 2 weeks, so that won't work for me, but go ahead and you can do your process without me.
Oh, no,
Be
John.
gone. I will also be gone the January 23rd and 24th.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Was there a reason I couldn't do it before then? What about January 17th, Friday?
That word.
Shelby, was there a reason I didn't pick that?
You have a meeting at 9:30, a permanency planning meeting, but I don't know that that's something you have to
Right,
attend.
I don't have to.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody have a problem with Friday, January 17th?
I'm looking.
Okay, take your time.
Your Honor, if we can start it no earlier than 9, that'll work for me.
Okay, that's not a problem.
And Justice Standridge, I just
Yeah.
noticed I left off of the agenda the dates that we talked about for the next conference call.
Okay, yeah.
That date works for me.
Okay, would you guys rather start in the morning or do it in the afternoon?
Who me? Anytime. I'd rather do it in the morning, but that'd be okay.
Good, okay. So John, is 9 good or do you want to do 9:30?
I'm good. Chip had the early morning conflict.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we don't start till 9 somewhere, that's fine. I got it.
Oh, was it Chip? I didn't remember who had never mind, I had the wrong person. Okay. Okay, so 9 o'clock, January 17th. We'll go ahead and put that down, and hopefully Jana and Tom can make that. We'll check with them. All right, so if the applications are due Monday the 23rd, and then we have Friday, January 17th as our interview date. So as soon after the 23rd, we want to split up kind of the investigation or background checks that you guys do. So do you want to meet and divvy that up? Or do you just want Shelby to do it for you?
I prefer Shelby just
Fine.
to sign some out.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
fine. Yeah, unless somebody pops in that is a conflict of interest, just assign them out. Let's roll.
Okay. That way, Shelby, we won't have to have another call and do all this.
Okay, will we need to confirm the interview schedule for a call, or is that also something that you guys would just approve if I sent out, or raise your hand if you thought there was something that wasn't right in what I chose to do?
Why don't you just set the interview schedule too also?
Yeah.
And then that's, then we do a public notice about that, so
Yeah.
that's good.
I can,
Okay.
I can do that.
All right, that will mean we don't have to find another date to meet. Okay, so I'll come down on the night of Thursday, the 16th, and we'll do interviews. And if you remember, you guys pick the judge, no going to the governor. So you guys pick.
That's the standard tonight. A clarification, so the interviews will be in McPherson, right? So we need to find a location in McPherson.
Is that where you are, Ann?
Yes.
Where did we do it last time?
I think the county building, I think Dave helped with that. They have a first floor room or the fifth floor. There's options. We can find space.
We'll be doing construction
Well, that's
at that
right.
time. So we'll need to find another building.
I can check with the community building. Or Brian, did you have suggestion? I can.
Just gonna mention, we can't do it in the same place we did because of the construction, but I'm sure we can find room at the community building.
Oh, I'll check on that and let you know.
Okay, the other option would be, there's a courthouse there, right?
There's
we do it at
no
the courthouse?
space.
No space. Okay, got it.
If somebody could check on that and let me know before I send the notice out on Friday, I'd like to include that in the notice. We don't have to include it in the notice. I can put location to be determined if we can't get something worked out by then, but I think it would be good if we could, if possible.
I'll send out an email after we get off the call.
Thanks,
Thanks,
you.
Ann. Okay, are there any other matters anybody wants to discuss? Yes, John.
Question, can someone remind me what this job pays?
Oh, okay. Well, that is an interesting question. Yeah. So, the legislature passed a statute that ties judges' salaries to the federal salaries, the federal judge salaries. So, if I remember correctly, let me just check. Hang on. So it's going to be a huge increase, very large increase from the 31st judicial salaries. Okay. Okay, so district magistrate judge salaries will be equal to 55% of the annual salary of a district court judge. Okay, so here's how it goes. The district court salary is 75% of a United States district judge salary. So that will be that will be 100. So a district judge will make 174,450, and then the magistrate judges will be 55% of that. So their salary will be $95,947, which is a huge increase.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the pay is basically $96,000 plus, of course, benefits, which includes a pension. Okay. Good question, John. Any other questions? No? All right. Well, we're done. And love
Question.
this. Oh, Chip has a question.
So did they ever, with this new salary, did they change criteria to qualify, or is it just John Doe citizen with a resident?
Well, no, you have to be 18. What is it?
Wow. I think I meet that.
Yeah, I think you have to be 18 or a high school graduate, a resident of the relevant county. And maintain residency in that county. Either be a lawyer admitted to practice law in Kansas or to pass an examination given by the Supreme Court within 18 months to become certified.
Thank you.
And to become certified, you go to these classes. Yeah, and you know, they work with you pretty much one-on-one or work with the magistrate. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. Well, we might win fastest commission meeting ever. And so you'll see the notice go out. Anne has a task, and then the next thing you'll hear from us basically is Shelby, a couple days before Christmas, will send out the applications that we've received. And then I'll see you on Friday, January 17th. Well, then she'll send out, you know, the other email about timing and who is looking into backgrounds of who. Okay, and then Shelby, you will email Jana and Tom. Make sure that date's good with them. Okay.
I will.
All right then. Okay, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.